We had two really good practices, and all I'm on them about is player-driven. I want this to be a player-driven team. I don't want it to be a coach-driven team. I shouldn't hear myself or any other coaches getting on guys to play hard, and that's all we've been talking about. I want this to be a player-driven team. I'm trying to keep some of the stuff simple so they can play, and we shot way more threes than we wanted to, but North Carolina plays in a way that kind of forces you to shoot threes. So I don't know the stats I haven't seen. I can't read. I don't even know what that is, that stat sheet. I couldn't even read it. So could you guys read it? No, some of you couldn't, right? Did we win? That's okay.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now open the floor to questions. First question right here in the middle.
Coach, you've done such a fabulous job, obviously, with your freshmen historically. Reed Travis, a graduate transfer, what made him such an attractive prospect for you that you wanted him to play for you?
He's first team all Pac-10, and he was like 18 and 10, and he said, "I'd like to come with you." I said, "Come on, we'll figure this out." And if you came in our practice, he is so focused, works so hard, gives everything he can. I had a coach walk in the other day and say, he never takes his eyes off of you when you're coaching. Now, we got a lot of freshmen that do take their eyes off me and sometimes turn their ears off to me. But he has been a beast that we usually don't have.
Is he the leader of the team, or is it a guy maybe like PJ who's been around?
It's still developing.
Okay.
And he's not the kind that would take over, but when he speaks, they listen. Guy's in the gym all the time. He's either in getting treatments or, I mean, this kid is, he's wired and driven and really a wonderful kid. I say kid. I call him kid. He laughs at me. So when's the last time you've been called kid? He said about 8 years ago.
We'll go middle right over here.
When they were stretching out in the hallway before the game, Ashton was walking up and down saying the aggressor wins, and then looked like he had kind of that mentality. Is he becoming the guy you thought you were getting?
Yeah, he is. I'm putting the ball in his hands, and he's making the right plays. And it was a small tweak that we made about a week ago, and when I watched it, I said, okay, we got this now. And he's making the game easy for everybody now. He did jog it up a little bit today, and I got on him. But the reality of it is it's kind of like a pressing team. You press a pressing team, and if a team is a speed team, you go right back at them with speed, which is what we were trying to do today. But he's really, he's making strides.
Jerry to the left right here.
John, about being willing passers, I'm wondering if Reed and PJ really set a tone, a lot of post to post and big to big, and what did you think of the passing overall?
Pretty good. We still have a ways to go, though. And I'll watch it on tape. I thought there were 4 or 5 that we held on to too long, that we tried to do the harder thing versus just give the ball to the open man. But we're getting better from where, look, I keep saying, and I told him for 2 days, we're not the same team we were 2 weeks ago. It's not even close. And hopefully 2 weeks from now, we're not going to be the same team we are today. And that's the process of every day, let's try to get better. You have games that are kind of tests that show you. We lost to Seton Hall, but we got better between the week before Seton Hall and Seton Hall. We just, lost a buzzer beater. But that's all I'm trying to do with this team. I said, if they'll become a defensive rebounding-minded team, that's where they're about. I think our offense is good enough. I really do. But we were just so bad defensively those first 2-3 weeks. It was really, and that's on me. I passed some stuff that I thought they would know, and it was wrong, and I had to go back. And but this, like I said, this is a good win, but it's one game. Now we got another tough one coming up.
John, I know it's only December, but how big was this win? I think for your kids and maybe their psyches going into the Louisville game and in SEC play.
I don't think going into the Louisville game, it's just that we, it's amazing because we had the ball up 3 with 1:30 to go in New York and somehow gave that game away. If we had won that game, we wouldn't have all this craziness, but this is Kentucky. Good luck. And then if you talk about winning and learning, doesn't care about winning. Do you ever watch me coach and say that I don't care about winning? So this stuff for them, keeping the clutter away from them is part of what we have to do. We have the greatest fans in the country. We do. But they also want to win every game by 25. And if you lose a game, you got the outliers that try to create issues. None of us listen to them, but, you know. But this is every year that I've coached. I mean, last year we lost 4 in a row. The year we went to the Final Four, we lost 3 of our last 4. I mean, this is hard. I mean, the teams are really good. They're well coached, and we're inexperienced with a grad transfer, I should say.
Let's take one final question from Teddy up front.
I was going to try to squeeze in 2 on Tyler. With him
We
being
only
from,
take one. There's no follow-ups.
With him being from driving distance, did you get a sense that this was going to mean more to him this game?
I'm gonna give you a follow-up. I didn't listen to what you said, so go ahead, say it again.
With him being from Milwaukee, driving distance, did you sense that this game was going to mean more to him?
I didn't think about it. I was just trying to get these guys in the right frame of mind to play a game like this, to battle on every possession, and he still has a ways to go. I mean, but he has gotten so much better. Defensively, he's not even the same guy. He's way better. Offensively, he's still learning. You know, some of the passes and some of the stuff are, you know, he's just got to learn. And the only way you learn is being games and make some mistakes and learn from them and accept where you have to take things. But I'm, you know, was really pleased. He made some shots, and PJ made a big 3. PJ did a little bit of everything today, which is what we wanted. He scored, he rebounded, he had assists. But that's who he should be. And I told, in first half, I took him out. I didn't think he was playing hard enough. You're out. I'm not playing you. You're either going to compete or you're not going to play. Second half, I thought he competed the entire time. What is your follow-up?
You actually already answered it.
Did I?
in that.
I usually
Yeah.
do that. Folks, for everybody, have a great Christmas. I hope you get to spend it with family. And I tell all the people out there, if you get a chance to bring in somebody into your home for Christmas, a neighbor or somebody that's out there, maybe think about doing it. Thanks.